let me bring in the guy who has all the answers, the great sports business columnist for the New York Post, Andrew Marchand. All right, explain the logic behind this deal, Andrew.
Well, number one, ESPN has been trying to get Peyton Manning forever. I mean, I called them the white whale, Moby Dick style, trying to get Peyton to do Monday Night Football. He's not wanted to go into the booth. He's made that pretty apparent no matter what they've offered. So this was a way to get him into the booth. He brings Eli with him. They'll add a host. And so if you kind of further that relationship that ESPN has with Peyton, they already do Peyton's Places, which from what I'm told is one of the more successful ESPN Plus programs. They've made others with David Ortiz and Eli and Abby Wambach to do other sports. Now they'll probably add to that as well. So now they increase that relationship. They get the great headline, and now they got to make it a good show.
Does it bastardize, though, the Monday Night Football broadcast?
Well, look, I think on the surface, it's not a good day for Steve Levy, Brian Griese, and Louis Riddick. They're the main team, but they've really been kind of viewed as the second. They haven't really. They kind of got the job with the kind of just here, you guys take it. They tried to get Peyton Manning last year, and then they tried to get others. They're going to go out. They went hard after Tony Romo, and instead they were the second choice. So in that regard, yeah, it's not great for them, but they do. I do think there's a way where if depending on how Peyton and Eli do, how well they do, that it could shine well on Steve and company.
Who are they going to add as? Are they going to have an actual play-by-play voice or a host of this?
Yeah, they're going to have a host, not a play-by-play guy. So are you available, Dan?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we'll set up that negotiation.
Okay,
right?
thank you.
Say, well,
Thank you.
I know you have a good relationship with ESPN, and so but they do need somebody. Honestly, though, someone like you, they had some people in house. I could see SVP. I could see a young guy like Ryan Rucco. They could go outside. I know you think the same way I do about Ian Eagle. I mean, I don't know if he signed up with CBS, but you need someone. Look, if this is going to be successful, it's going to be probably more about who that third person is, that host, to make it all work, than it will be about Peyton and Eli. I mean, Peyton and Eli are going to see things on the field. They're going to be someone, probably pretty entertaining, but they are, how high is the bar? And the other thing about this type of show is you really have to do it well. You have to produce it well. It's not. It sounds like, oh, you just put Peyton and Eli out there. You talk for 3 hours. You got to have some plans. You can't just be willy-nilly, and I know they'll probably get big name guests, and that could be interesting, but you really have to produce this well in the host. You have to get everything right. It's not to me, it's not a slam dunk. I mean, I think it's great for ESPN that they were able to pull this off, but for it to be successful is not a slam dunk.
Is Aaron Rodgers in play for any of the networks if he decides that he's going to retire, sit out, whatever his game plan is?
I mean, I think they might make a call. I don't really see it. He doesn't strike me as that type of guy that wants to do that, especially if he was just out of football for maybe a year. And I guess if he retired and said that's it, that doesn't seem to be the game plan, although I have no inside info on that. I just don't – he doesn't strike me as a guy who's going to end up in the booth. But they always make the call, when they can try to upgrade because – for whatever reason, the broadcast in the NFL, obviously, it's the most popular programming on TV, but the broadcasters, the analysts, those are sought after job. And, starting with Roma at $180 million for 10, those jobs pay well.
Andrew, great to talk to you again. Great work on this. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Dan.
That's Andrew Marchand, New York Post sports business columnist. Glad he's throwing my hat into the ring here to maybe host this on Monday night.